We start off by cutting the back piece first, and we're going to fold the fabric by the widest measurement. In this case, the widest measurement is 36 inches, and that will give us 36 divided by 4 will give us 9 plus 3 inches seam allowance. So this is the inches you fold the fabric by. The next thing we do is to mark the shoulder measurement. Here is 14.5 divided by 2 will give you 7.25. If you add 1 inch to this, it will give you 8.25 because it's a jacket. Then you add half inch to that and to give you 8.75. So you mark 8.75. The next thing you need to do is mark your chest line. In this case is 9 inches in. Then you mark your shoulder measurement there again, 8.75, just to get a straight line. Then you roll the line across. The next thing you need to do now is slope your shoulder by half an inch, mark your neck width by 3 inches and your neck depth by 1 inch. Then you connect the shoulder slope and you connect the bust we're working with is 36 inches here, divided by 4 will give us 9 plus 3 inches seam allowance. So that's what we've already folded the fabric with. So the length is 24 inches minus 3 inches for the band we'll be adding. That's 21. Then we'll add 1 inch seam allowance for joining, so that will be 22 inches. So the length of this jacket will be 22 inches. So you just mark that across. Hem, you mark the hip of the top. Here is 36 inches also, divided by 4 is 9 plus 3 inches seam allowance. Your half length can be 17, and you know here is straight, as in straight. You can just give it a little curve before you take it out, just for it to have a little shape. We are cutting the front. One side we have a visible pocket, while the other side we have a welt pocket. Cut the back. I'm going to cut this now, and we'll use this one to cut the front. It doesn't have a seam allowance in front. 1 inch or 1.5 inch is okay. So that's what we have. I'm cutting everything literally the same, just that the front has a zipper and the neck depth will come down. I'll make all those necessary adjustments. So just take this one out. The shoulder slope, I'll just come down by half. And just curve the ankle to be a bit deeper. So since we did 3 by 1 for the back, we'll be doing 3 by 3 for the front. And also we're going to notch our zipper. This zipper allowance I see 1.25. Okay, for the front, you can decide that you want the Ankara to be showing inside. Maybe you don't want the lining to be the one showing immediately. I'll just place this one and fold. When we're cutting the lining, we now continue from where we stopped. Cutting the line and continue from here. So for the sleeve measurement, you can take, just measure what I have on the armhole. That's what I will just use. So this is 11. So I'm going to make sure that my unfold for my sleeve can give me 11, so this is fine. So the long sleeve I'll be working with is 23 minus 3 inches is 20. I will do 21, but we're going to still put the band in the sleeve. For cap height can be 4, so I'm using 4 here, and I got that round armhole to be 11. I'm going to mark shoulder to elbow 12 and 6 plus my seam. I can add 2.5 here. So here is 8, that's 4, and I'm adding 2.5. But we are going to be sewing with 1 inch. Like 2. So this is how the sleeve will be. Then I'll curve my S passage. You can start from here. Or from this, like this, and curve also the sleeve. Now we're going to talk about the welt pocket, back the front piece, and this is the long side. Now for the visible pockets, we can put it either way because it's for practical purpose. Visible pockets, let's say about 8 inches by length. Let's not forget that here we have zipper allowance, so we're going to be cutting our visible pocket to have a zipper allowance extension. So at the top here you can make it 4 inches. So let me come down by 5.5, so this is about 3 inches, so the pocket can come down. How the pocket will be 8, this is 8 inches, so I'm making it 8.5 because of my seam allowance. So the width here is 9 because of the zipper that is added. So I'm making it 9.5 because of the allowance for folding in. That's the zipper. Let me see what I'll have. That's 5.5. So I'll make it 6. Then I said come down by 6 inches. So 4. The visible pockets. Now for the welt pocket. These are zipper allowance to come in from the side 4 inches. Just come in from the side by 4 inches, draw a line. You go up from here by 2.5, then go up by 6 inches. Okay, so in the welt pocket, you're putting your hand inside like this. Measure what you have here is 7.5. So 7.5 will be your pocket bag. So now, how to open the welt is now what we're going to do now. We need the welt pocket space to be at least 1 inch. So the welt pocket space will be at least 1 inch. Now that we have ½ inch here, ½ inch here, we'll come down again by ½ inch. So this is like an allowance for you to sew. So when you are sewing, you understand better. So this is how here will be. We're going to iron interfacing on the wrong side, okay, after I have cut it. Make a slit. Stop at the ½ inch I came down with. That's this ½ inch here. Stop there. Then you now go in and make the triangle that you have created. So this is it, okay? So we're going to repeat it. Stop at the ½ inch created here, then you go in to the half here. Okay, so we're going to now iron. Put the ST. We're going to create the seam line on the ST. So we're going to iron this piece inside so that we can have, get what we want very clearly. So after pressing it now, you have your your 1 inch space very well. First, let's cut the pocket bag. We are going to need one to be, let's say, 7 inches. 7 inches is okay. The second one is going to be 1 inch longer because one will cover one, so they have to match. So one will be 8 inches and one will be 7 inches. So the width here is 6.2. We are going to add 1 inch to it, so it will be 7.2. 7.2. Just make it 7.5. Then one length has to be everything to be 8. So what I mean now is that one will be longer from here, while the other one will be from here. So that's why one is longer than one. So let's just assume that we have put it inside. Okay, so this height will be, we need 1 inch because the gap here is 1 inch, but we're going to cut 1.5 and 1 inch complete, and the wideness will be 7.2 or 6.2 here. We need that 1 inch seam allowance. So then it has to be on fold. So when you are placing this one, you be like this. So the sewing part will be the one near the zipper, because we are putting our hand inside like this. One that is long for the open side will be the one that would sew here and turn back. So let's quickly cut the band for the sleeve and the band for the down. So for the down, we have here to be 13.5. That's for the front. We have here to be 13.5. So for the two, we'll have 27. The back, so here is going to be 12.25. That's 24.5. So 24.5 plus 27 is 51. You have to look for the part that stretches the most. I don't need 50 something, 51 all the way, because we will stretch it to gather it. You just divide it into 2. That will give me about 25. So 25 on fold will give me, let's say, 12.5. So I'll make it 13 because you know it's on fold. So I'll shift it back. Start with Ankara first. Attach it to this one. Then you now continue with the band. So we're having 7 inches here because we need 6 inches on fold. So this is what we will now stretch to go round. Let's cut for the band for the sleeve. The round, we're going to use the round arm. The round arm is 8, 1 inch for joining it. That's 9. So we'll need 9 inches. I'm going to have here also be 7. You know, this one is on fold because it will serve for the 2 sleeves. So we're going to have this for the 2 sleeves. So we'll stretch it. For the hem of the jacket, we need 5 inches. I'll make it 5.5 because we are going to be joining. So this is okay. And we need by 7 inches also. Then we are going to fold. So when it's on fold like this and like this, be used to continue it. Then also the other side. So this is it. So just iron interfacing on this one to keep it stabilized.